hopes and fears written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the card, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figure, a story's unfold. Flip the card. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears.
Good morning, Jenny. So, I didn't realize the calendar had ran out, so I didn't have it scheduled. Oh my gosh. So I apologize right off the bat for just bouncing in here live. I'm gonna reset up all the schedules and everything. So, but for those who do make it to this cold morning, I haven't even been outside, but it looks cold. But it's getting brighter. It's starting to get brighter. So, what are we doing here? Welcome to the MyTarot morning reflection, our daily inventory, chance to check in with the universe. So, normally I get in here earlier, and I would have seen that there might have been an issue with not being able to log in. Good morning, Maureen. I didn't realize I'd run out of schedule, so I apologize for not having it pre-scheduled. YouTube actually doesn't make it easy to schedule these things in advance. You have to go in one at a time. But that's why I've started doing it, to try and do quite a few at one time. So anyway, but yes, I was just saying it's starting to get lighter outside. Somebody had described, they had said, and they said that they were told by a Native American this in what I was reading, but for daylight savings, and it's probably apocryphal who said it, but essentially it said the people who do daylight savings believe that you can take an inch off the top of the blanket, put that inch on the bottom of the blanket, and believe that the blanket is longer. So apparently that's daylight savings. Your notification popped up. Yeah, when I went live, but normally all scheduled out. So anyway, what am I doing here? Other than enjoying the fact that it's so beautiful outside, but it's freezing. It's another day, another chance to take a breath. And that's the big thing. We get another chance to take a breath. That's just another chance at life. Listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean, and check in with the universe, see if there's any angers or resentments or anything that we can just watch today, pay attention for, be aware of. So, we do that by getting in touch with the universe, and you can use yoga, you can use whatever meditation is good for you. I use the tarot, and I try and share that with other people, because we all have the same feelings, the same emotions, the same issues, the same problems, the same fears. So that's why I like sharing this with people. So, taking that breath, feet flat on the floor, rolling my ankles, because that feels good. Checking in with the butt, doing the kitty dance, making sure butt's nice and flat and comfortable. Shoulders that are still sore from shoveling on, what was it, Sunday? Or Monday. Checking in with the neck, hearing the creaks, and still taking more breaths. I am sore today. I'm still sore. I should take advantage of it and keep working out, right? Yeah, that's going to happen. So, let's see what we got going on today. It's our chance to check in with the universe, or like I say, that the universe holds up a mirror, asks us what do we see, and we can use the tarot as that reflection. So Jenny, I was thinking about taking the guitar up to Hagerstown tonight, but JC is not into acoustic music, I think. This is more like a summertime, let's sit out in front do it. It's gonna be a little bit too cold, but I want to play guitar. But I don't know if I could do that to poor JC. So, what am I going to do here then? I am going to make our 3 stacks. It's like each one of these, believe it or not, it's like a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one of these is a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path. Because this conversation will lead down one path. This conversation will lead us down a totally different path. And this conversation is a totally different direction than the other two. And today, let's take the bottom stack, or what I like to think of as things that are underneath that could be influencing us and we don't even realize it. So I'm going to do our 3 in 1. I know, poor JC. I know. Yeah, unless we want to learn some Metallica songs, then she would be thrilled. So, flipping each card over one at a time like we're reading the pages of a book. Today, taking that breath. You know how much strength we get just from taking that breath? From stopping. Pausing. It's that pause that is between the moment and the reaction. It's the breath between the moment and the reaction. Strength. This isn't about physical strength. This is about reaching inside for that spiritual strength, for that energy that we have so that we can get through a situation, understand a situation, not be overwhelmed by a situation. So, and I always love this particular card because it's almost as if she's giving birth to the strength. See how it's actually just literally coming from between her legs. So this is us in a situation where we give birth to that strength. Again, it's that pause between the moment and the reaction. So we gather that strength. And she is looking at the Knight of Coins. So knights are the element of fire. It's a court card. Court cards can be us, somebody else, or just part of a situation, not male or female. It's masculine energy, feminine energy. And the court cards are the personification of us or somebody else. So when we're the knight, the knight in the 1500s is the first one you want to send into battle because they're the ones that they're young, they're ready to charge in, they've got excitement, they do all this movement, but this is a knight of coins. And coins is the element of earth. So there is a pause here when we look at the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Wands would be fire and energy and charging and running. The Knight of Swords, that would be fire of air. Swords are the element of air, so that's our running away with our thoughts. But the Knight of Coins, which is earth, has a contact with the earth. It's a slowing down. It's about taking an assessment. That is not natural for a knight. And they're both looking at the Five of Swords. So this is, again, that the moment the pause, and then the action. Because with the Five of Swords, swords again are the element of air. Swords are our thoughts, our ideas, sometimes our anxiety. Okay? So when we have one sword, that's an idea, it's a seed, something we can run away with. You know, something that grows. Two swords, we're making choices. Three swords is like an arrowhead, you know? Moving forward, it's growth. Four swords are like four legs on a table. And that sounds like stability, right? So, we have this stable moment, and then somebody throws in that fifth gosh darn sword and throws everything out of whack. We're trying to get things accomplished. We're trying to stay calm. And then we have that moment. We have that moment where our first reactions might want to be to let it confuse us, let it get us upset, embarrass us. It's like, what am I thinking? I haven't got this done yet. It's that delay. So fives are always challenges. But let's see what the advice card is. It is the Eight of Coins, or what I sometimes call the most boring card in the deck, because this is just a welcome to a day-to-day card. So, eights are about progress and moving forward. With numerology, we want to get to 10. That's the big thing, right? So, with the eights, we're close to it. And as you can see, I envision this to be like an assembly line. You make a plate, you put it here, it moves up, that moves there, you make a plate, you put it here, the assembly line moves it, you make a plate, you put it, and this is our day-to-day. This is when we go to work, we make that plate, we do this. This is us when we're making dinner for the ones we love, we make a plate, we do this. These are the things that we do just to progress along in the day-to-day. So today, it's about becoming grounded, like the Knight of Coins. It's about girding our loins, getting our strength together, sitting here today saying, today, I am going to prepare by doing what I know, my standard operating procedure. We find comfort in repetition. So today, let's just expect somebody or something to throw that fifth sword in there. So we've already started our morning taking a breath. The Knight of Coins, we have some place to be, but we're grounded. You know, we want to do movement, we want to do action. That's what knights do, but this is the Knight of Coins. This is fire of earth. So it's almost like we're saying, you know, life happens. I'm going to forget something. Or somebody's going to throw something at me and I'm going to feel anxious. Or I'm going to read the newspaper and it's going to fill me up with anxiety. And then what do we fall back on is what we know. We put one foot in front of the other. We just do the next right thing. We make our plate. We put it on the conveyor belt. It goes around. We put on our shoes. Put it on the conveyor belt. We put on our gloves to go outside. It goes around. We go to work. We do our work. We come home. We make dinner. It's about just doing what we know and not letting that fifth sword throw us into a disarray. So today, it's about gathering our strength to be able to just do the basics and expect the unexpected. And yeah, that would be great Um, Metallica. That's hilarious. Um, but then again, that's what I did with the Shakespeare Company is I took pop songs, rock songs, things like that. And for 10 years, I just turned them into acoustic. So with that, everybody, take care. Have that grounded day. Gird our loins. And just expect that something's going to try and come in and throw that fifth sword in. But we're going to be prepared because we're just going to do the next step, do the next right thing. We're going to make our plate. We're going to put it on the conveyor belt. And we're just going to do that and not let it get to us if we can. Take care, everybody, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care, Maureen. Take care, everybody. Talk to you later.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears.